Hey, what's up, my friends? Happy Saturday. I have a little bit of I thought I had maybe a cold, but I think it's just allergies. I took some Claritin this morning and my throat and my nose stopped bothering me. So I wasn't sure if it was because of my vaccinations yesterday or what. But the temperature has changed a lot. It's in the 50s right now. And for Texas, that's freezing cold. So, but it feels pretty nice. A lot of people out running today, but I'm just hiking, just kind of taking it easy because I have a 100-miler next Saturday. So I have Tunnel Hill. So I feel pretty good other than, I don't know, some allergies or something. I'll be fine. My hip is a little bit sore, a little bit. I've been stretching it, working it out with bands. And so I feel pretty good. I'll be fine for the 100. I'm confident I'll do well, finish it, which is my goal. I did go through my new shoes. I got the Clifton 10s, the Mach 6s, and the Speedgoat 6s. I put on the Mach 10s, the Clifton 10s, and I don't know, they felt like 11 and a half. I wear 11, and too much material. Of course they are double E, wide version, but I wear wide in all shoes. They were just way too big. So I was like, I'm not gonna mess with this. It's frustrating when brands have different sizing between their models, I haven't worn Clifton in a while, so I'm not too negative on it. It's just the way the sizing is, I guess. But on the Mach 6, it was a little bit big too. And my foot's not shrinking. I've worn size 11 forever, since high school, probably. But they're changing things in the shoe and not changing the revision. That's not good. In all manufacturing, if you change something to the design, you change the revision. You have a mechanical parts, version A, you make a dimensional change, it's version B now. In shoes, they don't have to do that. It's still Mach 6. It should be Mach 7 if they change something. But they don't want to do that. It's a marketing expense. So shoes have their own rules, and they also have different contract manufacturers. I've been in some of them before where they're manufacturing in China. One floor will be Reebok, the next floor will be Nike. It's the same company, just they built tooling for the customer. It's contract manufacturing, same as electronics or pharmaceuticals or anything else. Tariffs go up on China, they move some production to Vietnam. It's a different company, so they have to build new tooling. And the sizing is going to be a little bit different. So, the bottom line is, of the three shoes, the Speedgoat 6s felt fine. I actually I have someone right now. You can see there. I have so many shoes that I forgot I had a pair of Speedgoat 6s, which are still fairly new. I only did 100-miler in them. So I've got those on now. And I have a new blue pair that I got in that I'll use in the race. I'm just gonna wear trail shoes in the race, even though you can get away with road shoes in Tunnel Hill. So, hey Michelle, thanks for joining, man. I have a Chinese friend, Zhao Shanghao. I can speak Chinese, so I lived 10 years in China, so yeah. I can't read very well though. So, anyways, I was talking about shoes. So, I bought 3 pairs of shoes, a new Salomon belt. The Salomon belt was so puny that it's nothing like the picture. I didn't even try it on. I just left it in the bag and threw it back in the box. So, I'm returning my Clifton 10s, my Mach 6s. I'm just gonna stay with Speedgoat 6s, even if I'm running on the roads. Well, this Tunnel Hill, it's like a crushed limestone. It's a rails to trails. You can use road shoes, and the people going for records are. But I'll be fine in my Speedgoats. They work fine for me, so why change, right? I was thinking about trying some road shoes, but turns out they didn't work. So I'm gonna take this Speedgoat 6s that I have right now on me. They only have about 100 miles on them. I'll take those as a backup pair, and my new blue pair we use the race, start the race. I've never changed shoes in a race before, so I don't expect change. I just bring them in case a lace breaks or something like that. The nice thing about Tunnel Hill is I thought it was out and back 50 miles, but it's actually double out and back. So you go out about 25 miles, you come back, you go out again, come back. That's one of the reasons even though it's not a real difficult course, one of the reasons they have a low finishing rate, it's under 50%. A couple reasons is because you're always passing your car late in the race. People want to quit. And also if you finish 50 miles, they'll change your race to 50 miles and give you a buckle. If you finish 100K, they'll change your race to 100K and give you a buckle, kind of like Ron Lovett does. So that also starts messing with people's minds. They're like, I'm tired of this, I just want to quit. But not me. Unless I have an injury or something, I'm gonna go. My goal is to finish the thing. So I've only finished one 100 miler this year, and that was on the January 1st. So disappointed in my year. I've had a few DNFs. Of course, they were really difficult courses, but no excuse. I should have finished them. So my plan is to finish this one. So you have my word on that. Hey, Tundrick saying, thanks for joining, man. Yeah, I'm just hiking today because I have some allergies. I had a little bit of a cough yesterday and a little bit of runny nose. Turns out it was allergies. I thought maybe it was being caused by my vaccinations, but who knows. I took a Claritin this morning. Now I feel fine. No cough, no runny nose. So that's the plan. So the next few days, I'm gonna be taking Claritin so this thing goes away. On Tuesday, I need to go out of town, drive up through Arkansas to Missouri, and then to Kansas, visiting companies, and then I'll end up in Friday night near the Tunnel Hill race and do that. So, hey, Malachi, man, thanks for joining, man. Yeah, you want to like my live stream? Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. So here in Austin, Texas, it's about 55 degrees. That's why I got a coat on. It's probably maybe the second or third time I've worn a coat this year. Well, maybe more than that. In January it was cold. I can't remember, but it's been a long time. And it's supposed to rain today. It's supposed to rain today around 3 o'clock. Here I was saying I'm not coughing. Now I'm coughing again. I need to drink something. But hey, appreciate it, man. Stylish clips. Appreciate it, brother. What was I talking about? I forgot all the way what I was talking about. Anyways, my training's been going good. I'm still doing calisthenics. I didn't do any weightlifting yesterday. I'll do that today. Oh, I know I was talking about the weather. You can see it's cloudy. When I went out about 30 minutes ago, the weather forecast said it's not going to rain. We might get a little bit of rain around 3 o'clock. Sure enough, 20 minutes into my hike, it starts raining on me. So that's the way the weather goes in this area. Oh, I'm in Texas. Austin, Texas is actually a suburb called Liberty Hill, Georgetown. It's north of Austin. So, but it's cold here. I can imagine up north it's really cold. So if it's cold in Texas, the whole USA is cold. But people up north will say, this ain't cold in Texas. It's in the 50s, but it's cold to us. I mean, I got a coat on. I haven't worn a coat. I'm not kidding. I haven't worn a coat since January or February. So, I feel pretty good, other than a little bit of allergy issues. But like I was saying, I'm going out of town. Friday night, I should be close to the race. It's in southern Illinois, Vienna. I've never been there before. I'll find some place. It's like 150 miles from St. Louis. And I'll do the race, and then on Sunday, I'll rest some and then start driving back. So I should be back in Austin on Monday or the latest Tuesday. So I'll be gone almost a week. I should be able to get a lot of things done. Hope everybody's doing good. Halloween's over. You know, we put a bowl out for the candy, which is always a bad idea because I think a few kids just take all the candy. I had one really big bag of like lollipops. I filled the bowl up and there wasn't that many kids. And then I go back out there, it's empty. Probably within an hour, the whole thing's gone. I think the only way you can really do it where it lasts a while is if you sit out there and you hand out the candy. But yeah, it doesn't last very long. But we usually do that. We just put a bowl out there. Halloween's over, so Thanksgiving's coming up. I still want to do an FKT. I'm not really cared about the time. I just wanted to do some long ultra events in my area where it's not a race or anything. I'm still seriously thinking about the San Antonio Alamo to Austin Capital. There's actually many people have done that, but you have to run on the side of I-35 on the access road. But it's legal to do that as long as you're against traffic. And there's not that much traffic at night. But it's about 80 miles. And there are a lot of routes on the internet on how to do it. So, but that's a recognized one. 10 Junk Miles up in Chicago's got a great one where they do a turkey trot Thanksgiving one from Chicago to Milwaukee. And they just stop at gas stations on the way. I think that's really cool. I really wish, I mean, they are building a trail from part of South Texas to where I am at, but it's not gonna be ready until like 2035, a long time away. But in European countries, all the roads have like cross-country skiing trails. It's basically a big sidewalk for biking and running and skiing. All the roads have that. If we had that here, it'd be very cool because you could do long runs. I could go to Austin, you know, and then back. I one time ran from Austin to home and it was 21 miles, but I had to run on the side of the road. There's not really a safe place to do it. So it's kind of dumb. But if there was like a sidewalk or something, I mean, there are some places that have sidewalk, but it's just not consistent. But, so I'm looking for long routes that have gas stations. That's why the San Antonio Alamo to Austin Capital one is a good route because you pass a lot of truck stops and gas stations. So basically those are aid stations. That's really cool. But I'm looking for more routes like that. Some may be shorter than that. And also looking for some crazy people that want to do it with me. I usually don't run with pacers or crews or anything, but for something like this, I think it'd be more fun to do that. Because you're running down the highway at night, you know. So, anyways, hope everybody has a great Saturday. I'm fixing to lose signal. Oh, before I go, I was just listening to Elon Musk on the Joe Rogan podcast. It's like a 3-hour podcast. I've only listened to like 30 minutes of it, but every time I listen to him, I learn quite a bit. It's really interesting. He was talking about Starship. You know, there's 33 engines on Starship, and it's the largest flying craft ever made. The 33 engines on Starship, the thrust of one engine, just one engine of the 33, has more thrust than all the engines on a 747 combined. It's really amazing. Another thing that was really amazing, he's talking about gravity. The gravity, he said, is like a video game on Earth. He says difficulty level, the level of difficulty is difficult but possible to leave Earth. He said that if the gravity on Earth was 10 or 20% stronger, no one would ever leave Earth. It'd be impossible. You'd have to have like a nuclear explosion to push you into space. I thought that was really amazing. 10 or 20% more. Yeah. And he also made a commitment again because they were talking about that I-3 asteroid that some people say maybe has aliens because it has nickel and it's only found on Earth and metals and stuff. One thing interesting is Elon said that nickel and cobalt they're only found in areas where asteroids hit. So it actually comes from space. So, and he's pretty funny. He said he gave a commitment to Joe Rogan again that if he ever had evidence of any aliens in space, he would go on Joe Rogan podcast and tell the world first on Joe Rogan. So basically he's saying there's no evidence of aliens. And Elon Musk has said that many times before. So it's a pretty interesting podcast. You'll listen to it. I only listened to 30 minutes. It's like a 3.5 hour one. I like Joe Rogan podcast when he talks to athletes and scientists and stuff like that. When he starts talking to comedians and stars and stuff like that, I don't care about it. But he has some good guests sometimes. But anyways, y'all have a great Saturday, and I'll probably talk to y'all tonight. I'm gonna give you a broadcast from my gym. I don't know, or go for another hike. Have a great Saturday, my friends, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Take care.